There's a new Quinnipiac poll out today, and it says that Mr. Trump has a 36% approval rating. So, what does that say about his actions to date?
Well, Carol, it says quite simply that he has a lot of work to do. And part of this, he can use these discussions with foreign leaders, I think, to begin to reassure a lot of Americans who feel that he has been a little bit trigger happy in his first few days as president, but also during the transition, and who worry about his temperament as president, who aren't sure how he will act in these situations, either with foreign leaders or dealing with Congress or signing executive orders. And so really his discussions with Theresa May, his discussions by phone with Vladimir Putin upcoming, these can be some real opportunities for Donald Trump to show that he is going to be a serious player on the world stage, to show that he will be a good steward of the United States foreign policy abroad. But it's also a very risky situation for him because it can go in completely the opposite direction. We know that Donald Trump operates in a way that the foreign leaders, that diplomatic community is not necessarily familiar with. It's very different from what they're used to. And so it's a risk as well as an opportunity. But he does have a lot of work to do. And, you know, I would point, Carol, to his inaugural address. Donald Trump had an opportunity to reach out to Americans who are still skeptical of him, to pledge to unite the country, and he didn't. His message played directly to his base. It was really just a campaign speech rejiggered for the inauguration. And so he still does need to take that opportunity at some point, I would argue, to speak to those Americans who are still very skeptical of him.